Hello dear students, in the subject engineering chemistry, experiment number 4 is conductometric titrations. In this experiment we perform a titration of mixture of two acids versus a strong base. So basically it is a titration of mixture of two acids versus the strong base. The apparatus required, the instrument required is the conductivity meter. The chemicals required are strong acid HCl, weak acid acetic acid, strong base NaOH, and KCl solution for the calibration of conductivity meter. So first of all we will calibrate the conductivity meter. This conductivity meter is connected to two platinum electrodes, and when these platinum electrodes are dipped in any solution, the meter shows the conductance of that electrolytic solution in digital form. First we'll see the internal calibration here. For internal calibration this knob will be downward, and when it is downward the meter has to show the reading of 1 millisiemens, which is provided by the manufacturer of this instrument. For external calibration the knob will be made upward, and when it is upward the connections are made, and then the platinum electrodes are dipped into the solution of KCl. The conductance of KCl solution at room temperature is 12.88. It is shown by this meter here. If the meter is not showing 12.88, then using this calibrate knob, we'll rotate this knob and we'll adjust the reading at 12.88. So for the purpose of calibration, we rotate this knob to get the reading of known conductance, and it is 12.88. It is already showing around 12.88. We can say the conductivity meter is calibrated. Now for our experimental part, we require the burette, which will be filled with NaOH solution, that is base. In an acid-base titration generally the base is added from burette. So burette will be filled with NaOH solution this time. Then in this beaker we take the mixture of the acids under analysis, that is we take the mixture of HCl and acetic acid in this beaker. So it is the solution of mixture of the two acids. Now let us dip these two electrodes in the mixture of these two acids. So when we dip the electrodes here, the conductivity cell will get developed and the meter will show the conductance of mixture of two acids. So it is around 5.28. It is showing the conductance of both HCl as well as acetic acid. Now record this conductance in the observation table. This is without adding NaOH solution. Means we have added, in short we have added 0 ml of NaOH. So without adding NaOH, 0 ml addition of NaOH, the conductance of mixture of two acids is 5.28. Now from burette add 0.5 ml of NaOH. Half ml of NaOH will be added from the burette. So when we add half ml of NaOH, neutralization reaction will occur, and due to neutralization H plus ions of the acid will be replaced by the Na plus ions from the base, and due to the replacement of these H plus ions by larger size Na plus ions, conductance will decrease. It is now around 3.1110. This decrease in conductance is because replacement of smaller size H plus ions by larger size Na plus ions, as the conductance of a ion depends on its size, and size affects the mobility. Smaller the size, greater is mobility, greater is conductivity. Larger the size, lesser is conductivity of the ion. So as H plus ions of greater mobility are replaced by Na plus ions of lesser mobility, conductance decreases. In this way, each time we have to add half ml of NaOH from the burette, and neutralization will proceed further, conductance will change, and that will be recorded using this meter. After taking 15 to 20 number of readings by adding around 8 to 10 ml of NaOH from burette, both of the acids, HCl as well as acetic acid in the mixture, will undergo complete neutralization, and the meter will show the conductance of that mixture during various stages of titration. So in this observation table we will record all observations that we got from the experiment. So first level simply says serial number, second one is ml of NaOH added. So the ml of NaOH added is 0 ml in the beginning that we have seen, then 0.5, 1 ml, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5 and so on up to the around 20th reading. Similarly, in the next column we record the conductance of the mixture of the two acids. As we have seen in the beginning, it was 5.29, it decreased and it is now 3.10. So we will get a different readings in the conductivity meter during various stages of titration. Once this column is completed, we proceed to plotting a graph. The graph is conductance along the y-axis and volume of NaOH added along the x-axis and conductance along the y-axis. In this graph, it is observed that conductance in the beginning was higher. When NaOH is added, volume of NaOH is added, the conductance decreases up to a particular point, it decreases, and that point is the end point for the neutralization of HCl, and it is denoted as V1 ml. So V1 ml of the base is required for neutralization of HCl. After that point, if we continue adding NaOH, it is observed that the conductance increases gradually. This gradual increase in conductance shows the neutralization of weak acid, acetic acid. Friends, here sharp increase is not observed because acetic acid is weak acid and we are adding strong base NaOH. During the titration of weak acid versus strong base, there is a formation of common ion, due to which the dissociation gets suppressed and therefore conductance almost remains same or it increases gradually. Instead of remaining same, it increases gradually. Once all of the acetic acid got neutralized, there is only excess added NaOH. So after this point, the conductance increases sharply, suddenly. So such type of graph is obtained for a titration of mixture of strong and weak acid versus the strong base. Sharp decrease in the beginning up to a particular point, that is V1, which shows the volume required for neutralization of HCl. From V1 to V2, gradual increase in conductance, which is showing the volume of base required for neutralization of acetic acid. And after V2, the conductance increases sharply. This is because of excess added NaOH. So from this graph, we can say V1 ml of NaOH is required for neutralization of HCl and V2 minus V1 ml is required for CH3COOH. From these two volumes, V1 for HCl and V2 minus V1 for acetic acid, we can find the normality of the acid using the formula N1V1 is equal to N2V2. In this equation, N1V1 will be for HCl, N2V2 will be for NaOH.